What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Schoolboy to Superstar with Borussia Dortmund. Today, we have Barcelona in the last game of the Champions League group stage. We're currently top of the group. I think we need a result against Barcelona to make sure we finish as the one seed in the group. We have a 3 point gap, but I don't know what the tiebreakers are. I don't know if is it goal difference because I think we're good there, but I don't want to risk that. I want to leave it to that. I want to have points between us and Barcelona at the end of this group stage. So win or a draw, and we're guaranteed to go through top of the group. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I want. We played well against Barcelona last time. In terms of the league, we're playing really well. Bayern Munich are still struggling, down in sixth place with 24 points. We have nearly doubled their points, and we'll have a plus 39 goal difference. So we are still going well, even though Holland still isn't quite, running at full speed. He's still not right where I want him to be. Mukoko's still playing pretty well. Reyna's came back from injury and he's playing pretty well. Sancho's playing pretty well. So the rest of the team around him's playing pretty decently. But I still need Holland to become that monster like he was before. If we look at just Holland, before we get to the schedule, look at his recent form. I mean, he scored quite a few games in a row for a while there. Augsburg, Wolfsburg, Zagreb, Eintracht Frankfurt. He scored a goal every game. Last 2 games, he's been pretty disappointing. If you look just at his goals, he's got 7 starts, 2 sub appearances, and 2 goals in the league. He's got 3 and 4 in the Champions League, though, so he's playing well in the Champions League. He's just not really scoring in the league. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't know. He's just not quite as good as he had been. Hopefully, he'll figure it out. He's back to full sharpness, back to full fitness. Everything should be good for Erling Haaland to be a superstar, but he quite hasn't been there yet. The rest of our team's playing pretty well, though. If we look at the schedule, since I last saw you for the Dynamo Zagreb game, we've played about, 6 games. Start off with Eintracht Frankfurt, beat them 2-0. Erling Haaland scoring a goal this game was just a penalty. That's the thing. He scored in all 4 of these games, but this one was an open play. This was a penalty. This was open play, and that was a penalty. So 2 penalties and 2 open play goals in 4 games. That's not Haaland. Haaland's usually scoring a brace every game. When Eintracht Frankfurt, he did score a pin. Yusuf Moukoko scored the other goal. Nets got injured in this game, but for the most part, we played pretty well. Then played Augsburg, and that was a really good win. A 3-0 win over Augsburg, who are like a top 4 team in the league. They've been really good this entire series. And they had 2 of our current players, and Samuel Bamba and Ayhan Pelavan. They both started, but they didn't have the best game. We played pretty well. Papetti getting a goal. Reyna, Moukoko. Moukoko is still scoring in every single game. Then had Olympiacos, and it was a little bit disappointing to only win 2-1. It was away from home, but it took 80 minutes before we could even find a single goal. We went 67 minutes without a goal for either side before they scored. And then I went, ultra attacking. Turkey scored in the 81st minute after coming on as a sub because Jadon Sancho did not play well. And then Nnamdi Collins in the 85th minute from a corner to give us the winner. Yeah, it wasn't the most entertaining match or the most I don't know. It just wasn't the best match. But after that, we picked it up against Fortuna Dusseldorf, who are a really bad team. I think they're bottom of the league. Beat them 5-0 away from home. Rotated quite a bit. Who all came in for this match? Nico came in. Caio Jorge came in. So this is where I benched Haaland. Just because he had a couple poor games in a row. And I wanted to give Caio Jorge a little bit of game time, see if he could play well. And he scored a goal, an open play goal in the 6th minute. Sancho, 5 different goal scorers, too, so that's pretty impressive. Played pretty well against them. Then played pretty well against Werder Bremen, who also aren't a great team. Nico, Zagadou, and Caio Jorge again scoring. He didn't miss a penalty, but he finally scored another penalty. So he had an up and down game. Then Hanover, not as impressive because they are not very good either. And only 1-0. We rotated a lot. Fife came in. Akanji, Guerrero, Eichinger, Bellingham, who is now a backup, I think. I think Nico has taken over the starting job. He's just playing well. Bellingham's not doing anything. He's not getting assists. He's not getting goals. He's not getting good ratings. He's doing nothing. He had a good season last year, but it seems like every other season he just disappears. He's done that this year, and he's lost his job because of it. Nico is now starting next to Reyna. Caio Jorge again started this match. Played okay, but I am starting what I think is the full first team squad for this match. Van de Voort in net. Nets, Papetti, Collins, Guerrero because Calafiore came up with an injury, out 2 to 4 weeks. Eichenger's has also got a small injury. He's only out for one more day, but I'm not going to risk him on the bench. Petty, Collins, Guerrero, Camavinga, Nico, Reyna. I think that's our starting midfield partnership right now. Nico 7.46 in his last 5. Seems to be playing really well, scoring a few goals, got 3 goals. Bellingham only has 1. Chan actually has 4 goals, so he hasn't played a whole lot either, so that's pretty impressive. Sancho, Holland, Mukoko. I mean, I think it's going to come up to if Holland shows up. Like, he's not typically showing up on the big matches. Like, he scored a decent number of Champions League goals. But they're usually not in the bigger matches. They're usually against the weaker sides. So I need him to show up against a good team. And then we can have a very good chance of winning this game. I'm going to say the media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. Tell the midfielders that I have faith. Everyone's motivated. That doesn't seem to be enough these days, though. Even though they're motivated, they're still putting in some less than stellar performances. You come into this one in good form, whilst your opponents do not. Do you have perhaps fear complacency ahead of kickoff? Barcelona are a better team than their recent run of form might indicate, and they're going to give us a really tough match here. Let's see what their form is when they show the sides. Calafiore misses out due to injury. How much of an absence will he be? These things happen, so it's up to us as a squad to make sure we don't miss him too much. We've got a capable replacement in Rafael Guerrero. So 2 draws, a loss, and 2 wins in their last 5. Not terrible, but not what you would consider Barcelona form. We've got 5 in a row. So results are going our way. Just some of the performances haven't been quite up to scratch. And I think we're actually currently on like a 61-game unbeaten streak from last season to this season. So, I mean, it's hard to complain when you're doing that, but I don't know. I have high expectations for this team. I want this team to win the Champions League this year with a full homegrown squad. I think they can do it. I think they should do it. I think they're the best team in the world. Nico, Reyna, Sancho, Holland, Mukoko. One of the best, attacks in the entire world. Our defense isn't terrible either. Papetti has stepped up to be a pretty decent player. Collins is a pretty good player right now. Nets is a decent player. Camavinga is a good player. But Calafiore is a pretty dang good player. So we've got quality all throughout the defense. Van der Voort's a solid goalkeeper. Got quality all throughout our defense. We just need to play better, I think. In terms of this game, it's been a whole lot of nothing. Currently, at halftime, with not a single highlight, we have 4 shots, 1 on target, 0.14 XG. They have 3 shots, 2 on target, 0.18 XG. It has been an absolute snoozer. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Collins is demotivated, but I'm sure I can turn him around. You have the ability to make a real difference. Petty doesn't really show anything. Ability to make a real difference. Everyone's motivated, but it obviously didn't help with the first half. Everyone was motivated after the first team talking. They didn't do anything in the entire first half. Holland, again, disappearing. Mukoko disappearing. Reyna, the only person to show up in big matches. That's been a theme throughout this entire series. We have a highlight immediately, though. So we didn't have a single highlight the entire first half. Then the first seconds of the second half, we get an immediate highlight, but it's only a corner that goes over the bar. So pretty pointless highlight, but it looks like Barcelona might have a highlight here. Serginho Dest on the ball, running down this right-hand side. Reyna with a good tackle. Reyna's so good. He does everything well. For a guy that doesn't have amazing tackling, he seems to tackle pretty well. He just does everything good. Holland on the ball now. He's got a pretty tough job here of getting to the byline, maybe getting a cross in. Doesn't have a shot opportunity. Falls back to Guerrero. Nice block by the defender. Collins getting to that ball first, though. It looks like one of their strikers are injured. Charlison, their striker, is injured. So that could be a big thing. I don't know who their backup is, but if Richarlison's their best striker, that doesn't bode well for their backup striker. Is Erling Haaland. I asked for it to happen, and it did. He showed up in a big match. Huge. Huge goal by Erling Haaland. Exactly what we needed. Nets with the ball, putting in the cross. Haaland at the near post, places it in the far corner. He finally gets back into scoring ways. Hopefully he's back into the real Haaland. I said that last time, but I don't know. I expect him to just go on a run of form where he's just scoring every single shot, like he has been all series. As that is a great ball through to Reyna, but the ball goes off the post, actually. That was a good chance and a good shot, but just a little bit too wide. Guerrero looking for the long throw. Richarlison's going to head it away. It looks like Messi's going to get to it first, but Guerrero's going to beat him to it. Messi, I'm sure, is not that quick these days, so I'm not super worried about Lionel Messi. Obviously, he's still a really good creator, but I don't think he's going to be beating our men for pace. He still could dribble around them, but I think they can recover pretty quickly. He surely has like 6 pace at this point. He's like 38 years old or something stupid. As Nico with a good interception, playing through to Haaland. Again, he's in a tough place. It looks like the tackle's going to come in and win it. Guerrero on the ball still, though. Putting it across for Nico. That is why he's in the squad. That is why he has supplanted Jude Bellingham as the starting midfielder in this squad. He scores. He just scores. He always scores if given the opportunity. He's just very clinical. He's very efficient. He's very good. I mean, he brings a threat from corners because he's 6'2". He's a big boy. So he brings a lot that Jude Bellingham just doesn't. Bellingham hasn't really improved as much as I'd hoped this series. He's kind of hit a wall, I feel like, in his development where he's just not getting any better. Oh, that's a dangerous slide in. Ansu Fati running through on goal, but it looks like he's going to put it across for Richarlison. And that's going to be a goal back from Barcelona. That's disappointing. It seemed like far too easy. Nets coming in with a dangerous tackle but misses it. I mean, that was huge, missing that tackle. If he makes that tackle, it's attack over, but you got to do it better. Petty has to do a better job getting across his defender there and stopping the ball in, because when you're putting in crosses from the byline like that, it's very dangerous. It's very easy to score those. They've gone with 2 up top as well. Pedri actually is a striker. So they've really gone for this. We need to score a goal on a counterattack, or even from a corner. I'll take a corner. We need another goal, though, because they're going very attacking, looking for another one. Sancho, back to Reina, and it's Giovanni Reina. He's so good. Giovanni Reina, this time not hitting the post, this time putting it just inside and into the back of the net. That is 3-1. Surely that's tie over. Surely that's us at the top of the group. Hopefully we get a favorable draw because of it. I mean, we still have the opportunity to draw a really good team. Luckily, we don't have the chance to draw Barcelona. We can't draw Bayern Munich. I don't know if they're a 1 seed or a 2 seed. Actually, are they even in the Champions League this year? I think they did well last year. I think they still finished second last year, so they should still be in the Champions League. But you have to question that going into next season because they're not doing well. They're not in the Champions League spots. As Mustafa Moukoko makes it 4. Everyone I wanted to step up this game did. Reina, Nico, Haaland, Moukoko. They had a pretty poor first half, but they have gone crazy the second half. Scoring 4 goals in the half. Nice ball over the top. I don't even see who passed that. Only let me click on Sancho, I think, passed that. Nice ball over the top. Time to make subs. Reina, he's tired. He can come off. We don't need him anymore. Do I bring on Jude or do I bring on Chan? Chan needs more fitness. I'll bring on Emre Chan. What other subs will I make? I think this is game over. I don't think they're going to come back from down 4-1 with 15 minutes left. Camavinga coming back from an injury. He had a little bit of a knock. He missed a little bit of time. So I think I'll sub him out. He's not fully fit. Not quite ready to play a full 90 minutes, I don't think. So I'll probably look to sub him out. We've got Delaney on the bench, so he can get a little bit of game time. He hasn't played much this season. He's also probably not coming back next season. Same can be said for Meunier. Like, they both have their contracts running out. That is just brilliant. What a goal from Yusufa Moukoko. Erling Haaland with the assist. Our front two finally combining to create some great goal-scoring chances. I've been wanting this for so long, and it just hasn't happened. Haaland and Moukoko just haven't been firing at the same time. Like, one will have a good game, the other will do nothing. Usually it's Moukoko having a great game, Haaland not doing much, but I've struggled to have them both playing well at the same time. It looks like he's barely on side. Actually, the defender back here is the one keeping him on. And a little chip over the goalkeeper. Brilliant. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying before. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I'm old. Yusuf Moukoko. Why did you interrupt my train of thought? I'm drawing a blank, but whatever. We'll make some subs here. Delaney. That's what I was talking about. Delaney and Meunier both have their contracts running out in this year, at the end of the year. And they both want 4-year deals, even though they're both like 33 years old. Like, no. And also they want deals like at $150K plus a week for 4 years. at 33. What are you smoking that you think anyone's going to give you that deal? Like, if you go on a free, you're going to be paid a quarter of that because you're 33 years old and you're not any good. So why do you think you should be being paid top money for 4 years, even though you're a third string player now and you're old and you're not good? I don't understand it. So they're probably not coming back. Final sub, Turkey's going to come on for Sancho. See this game out, a 5-1 win. I would think, okay, 6-1 win. Rayan Turkey comes in and immediately scores. You don't see Turkey scoring many headers, but this time he does, and it makes it 6-1 to Dortmund. We have 6 second half goals. What a half. I pushed the team to be better, and they listened. They dominated this half. Conceding 1 goal is not ideal, but Ter Stegen on a 5.7. We've just dominated them, and it looks like they're going to score again, so it's going to be 6-2. Can we score 2 more? I don't think there's enough time, but I want it to be 8-2. You know those memes? Barcelona losing 8-2? 8-2 beat Barcelona? I don't know. But looks like that's going to be the final result. 6-2. And it was not that big of a gap between the teams. We were just ridiculously clinical. We had 7 shots on target. They had 6. And we scored 4 more goals than they did. This is usually what happens to me in Football Manager. The other team has like 3 shots on target, scores 3 goals. I have 22 shots, 10 on target, and I score 1. This is the most clinical I've ever seen this team. Mukoko getting a brace, Cherki getting a goal, Reina getting a goal, Nico getting a goal, Holland getting a goal. What a great game. Everyone playing well. Everyone but Camavinga that started well on a 7+. Chan came in. Collins wasn't on a 7+ either. He had an okay game. Van de Voort also on a 6.9. Yusuf Mukoko, man of the match. I don't know, Reina's up there too. Nico, I think, had a great game. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. We are guaranteed to be top of the group. And I think we'll get our group draw between this game and the next, so I'll probably show that in this episode. What did you think about Nico refusing to celebrate after scoring against his former club? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He played for Barcelona. Well, he never actually played for them, but he was a Barcelona youngster. I appreciate the gesture, and I'm sure many others did too. It shows his character. I've never actually seen that before. That's pretty cool. We end up 6 points clear at the top of the group. 18 points from a possible 18. Olympiacos go through to make the Europa League. They must have beat Dynamo Zagreb on the last day. Let's see what the score was. I'm guessing they played, yeah. Olympiacos 1-0. Lucas Alario, the former Bundesliga player, scoring the goal. So we go top of the group. When's the group draw? See when the group draw is. It's not saying it. I think it's before this Cologne match, but I might be mistaken. I'll advance a little bit and see what they say. We got quite a few players reaching their yellow card limit. Camavinga and Papetti. Send the assistant for this. When's the group stage draw? Or the first knockout round draw? It doesn't say. Alright, I'll advance to the next match, and if we get it, I'll be back for that. If not, I'll be back to close it out. We are on the day of the Cologne match, and there's not been a draw for the first knockout round, so you'll be surprised to see who it is at the start of the next episode. Next episode will be the first leg of the first knockout round against whoever we get drawn. Does it say when it's gonna? I don't know when it's gonna get drawn, but I'm not gonna play until we figure it out. I'm just gonna come back and we'll figure it out all together. Who we're playing in the first knockout round. Let's look at the groups. See who we could get. As we look at, can I go to fixtures and results? No, what do I want? There we go. Group stage, all groups. So Chelsea are through as a second pot team. PSV, which is ideal. Real Madrid, which is unideal. Atletico Madrid, also not ideal. Roma, I would take. Bayern Munich, we can't get. Milan would be decent. And obviously we can't get Barcelona. So it's Milan, Roma, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, PSV, or Chelsea. We're going to get one of those teams. Fingers crossed for PSV. If it's PSV or Roma, I will be ecstatic. Milan, I'll feel okay. Atletico Madrid, we played decently well against them last time, so I'd be okay with that too. But I just do not want Real Madrid or Chelsea. Please do not give me Real Madrid or Chelsea. I would have rather played Juventus than Chelsea. They actually topped them in their group. Inter, probably would have rather played than either of them. I probably would have rather played Real Madrid than Man City, though, so glad they won their group. Looks like the winners, Juventus, Inter, Man City, Liverpool, Benfica winning the group over Roma and Ajax. Just barely winning the group. On the same amount of points on goals for? Goal difference, I guess. They won the group. PSG over Bayern Munich. Arsenal go to Europa League. Sounds about right. Glad Man United won their group. We obviously won our group. I think any other team win? Man United is the only other team to win every single game in the group stage. So looks like that, again, that might be a final in the very end of it. Might be Dortmund, Man United again. We seem to be the two best teams in the world right now. I mean, their group wasn't that hard. Milan, Cologne, and Celtic, but still, that's pretty impressive to get 18 points from 18, plus 15 goal difference. 21 goals scored, only 6 against. We only scored one more goal. So we'll see. It will be here in a couple weeks, it looks like, or about a month. Actually, there's a big break, isn't there? There's the winter break, so it's going to be a couple months before we get to that. But I'll play through that. Not a whole lot of games for me to play, but a decent amount of forwarding to do. But that's going to be the end of the episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.